You're listening to the Morning Bull with Bonley Johnson. Little T live here on WBAMradio.com. Rock on! Yeah. Rock on live. Could you hear any of that?
Yes, I heard
Did you?
everything. Your
I
face
keep,
when you do that cracks me up.
yeah. I,
Yeah.
I wasn't watching my face. I had that all minimized. I was just getting into it, trying to do it right. Since I failed to record that, excuse me, I woke up feeling like shit today. But happy Friday out there, WBAM world. Happy Friday pudding.
Happy Friday.
Got plans for the weekend? You guys going camping or anything?
No, we have the little man's first birthday party
That's exciting.
on Sunday. Yeah, so tomorrow we gotta
He's not
buy.
listening, is he?
No,
What'd you get him then?
I got him a Phillies jersey with his name on the back.
Nice. Hopefully you
Yes.
got a little bit big so he can wear it for a little while.
Well, I got it too cheap, but it won't. I told her it won't be coming in until April because it's getting personalized and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
I
you're
said
one
I
of
hope you
those
do keep
grandparents.
it. Yeah. What do you mean?
One of those people that get the future gifts and then it never shows up. It's
I'll
terrible.
show up.
We had, I remember when I married my first wife, we had this couple. It was a friend of her family's that they, I mean, that's how weddings go. You feed these people, you let them have all the drink they want, and in return, they give money or gifts.
Right.
That's how it works. Well, this one couple, they're like, oh, you have to ignore our gift. We ordered you a cuckoo clock from Germany. And I'm like, we're never going to see that cuckoo clock. I said, not that I want it, because I don't. What the fuck would you do with a cuckoo clock anyway? I thought it was a terrible gift idea, but whatever. And we opened their gift, and it was this candy dish with a bird on it. Looked like a miniature bird bath, but it was a candy dish. It clearly came from one of them tchotchke places.
Yeah.
For like $1 or whatever.
Yeah.
And for that, they fed like 4 people, and 3 of them got drunk. So, and we never got the cuckoo clock. It was not a real gift. What a creative lie, though, right?
Yeah.
We ordered you a cuckoo clock straight from Germany. And I never did do any research on cuckoo clocks. So, are they?
Right.
I mean, maybe they do come from Germany. I have no idea.
They do. That's where they're originally from.
Okay.
Actually.
So I have no idea. Had no idea. Still have no idea, clearly.
Right.
But yeah, they're. But their daughter was married to a guy who was stationed in Germany, so it was somewhat believable.
Yeah.
But
And my
still
dad was stationed
creative.
there for a little bit, so he brought home a cuckoo clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they still have it?
That's a good question. I gotta ask.
Not on the wall, obviously.
No.
I don't get it. What the appeal was, but people did collect those back in the day. I never could figure out why. But, just like those fucking, you remember those shitty lamps back in the 90s? They were almost all of them were black, and they had like the dish at the top. They were like a long skinny pole with a little knob on the side, and that dish at the top, and the halogen light inside of it. Everybody had them.
Was it like a stained glass?
No. They were just really tall floor lamps. They sat in the corner. I can Google this, and I bet it comes up. I'm going to Google.
That's weird because I used to sell
tall
lamps, so I don't.
Floor lamp. They're from Lowe's. This is exactly how I'm putting it in, from the 90s. And I bet it comes up with an image. Bam, right off the fucking rip. I knew it. This is how fucking everybody had one of these fucking things. Here we go. It's the top one. I'm going to send it to chat now.
Please. If it's someone I'm thinking of.
It's everybody had this lamp back in the 90s. I cannot believe you don't know which one I'm talking about. Delete screenshot. I'm not
Yes,
saving it.
okay. That's what I was laughing about.
Oh, I sent it twice. Well, how the hell did I
Yep.
send it twice? Because I'm talented that way.
Well, see, I worked in the housewares department in a department store, and I sell lamps and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I wasn't
Everybody
quite
had
sure.
those.
Okay, well, I hate to say, I hate to say it, but I do have somewhat of a similar lamp downstairs in the
Yeah.
studio. But it has a ring light to it now. It doesn't have a. It has a ring light now to
Oh.
it that does different colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I upgraded.
they all, I think they were all black. That's the exact one we had, the black with the green. But that's how we decorated our living room, was in green-ish. We had like green curtains and things of that nature. So it kind of matched, and it was we had it forever though. And I remember we remodeled the living room, and I just moved it. It just kind of fell apart. It had sat in that corner for so long. So they were not high quality. They were inexpensive. I can't believe I sent it twice. I'm just good that way. But yeah, everybody, I don't even know what the hell. Oh, we was talking about cuckoo clocks and why people collect shit. Yeah, and I don't understand why people do certain things, but they do certain trends just take off. Like back then, there was basically no internet yet. It was way later before all that kicked in. So, but how do so it had to travel word of mouth, right? TV commercials. But I don't remember a TV commercial selling us that lamp. So it had to just be going to the Lowe's, because that's where we bought ours, was at Lowe's. And Lowe's at that time was a brand new store in New Philadelphia. Excuse me. And so it had to just be like that. Like how did these, I don't know. These marketing people are pretty smart when you think about it. Trying to come up with these new trends and blah, blah, blah. And they do that just out of the ether a lot of the times. So I wonder how many fails there are. Like these marketing people, how many times they've, like, ooh, let's sell cuckoo clocks. No. It worked for a while, but I haven't seen one in, other than the one in Sugar Creek, which is now the world's largest cuckoo clock.
It is. Yep. It was interesting. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, it's here's Mersh. Yes, the pet rock and the turd bird. I don't remember the turd bird.
Turd bird, huh?
Is that real? Come on. Is that real, Mersh? The pet rock, I remember. That was huge. And trends are fucking weird sometimes. And that pet rock trend was a weird one. Yeah.
That was weird.
Costco's calling me. I'm going to send them to voicemail. It's the pharmacy.
Oh,
That's the only part of Costco that calls me. It is. My parents had one.
I never.
Is it really like a horse turd though? Because that's what it looks like. It looks like a horse turd. If you're not a horse person, you wouldn't recognize that road apple there, but that's what it looks like. That's great. That is great. I've never heard of the turd bird. 70s had some wild trends, man. It just like I was just talking about. How the fuck do these people come up with that stuff?
Don't know. When did the Trolls come out?
The what?
Was that the Trolls?
That was the 80s. Yeah.
Was
You're
that
talking
80s?
about the ones that on the end of the pencil?
Yeah, but
it was the 80s.
And the hair.
Early 80s.
I thought it was earlier than that.
No, it's the early 80s. I'm pretty sure. I mean, maybe it did come out a little earlier, like late 70, like 79, but I don't remember them until the 80s. But yeah, there were just it seemed like it was trend after trend after trend, fad after fad after fad, all the way up until the internet. And then it seemed like that kind of killed those things. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Could still be going on. Maybe I'm just not aware anymore. Do you remember those? This was one of my favorites. They had those. It was just basically a water pitcher, is what it looked like. But it was the Igloo Maker by Ronco.
Igloo maker.
Yeah, it was just a square water pitcher with a little handle on it. You pack snow in it, and you dump the bricks out, and then you could build your own igloo out of it. And I remember we had one when I was a kid, and I fucking loved that thing. We would build walls and then throw snowballs at each other. We never did that. I remember we never made an actual igloo, but that was part of the commercial. They would show these kids building igloos, and I never. We never quite got that far, but yeah, they were. I don't know. That was one of many bazillion Brazilian trends. They had monster bubbles. That was cool. It was just basically bubbles with a giant wand.
Huh.
But what are you doing on your phone?
I was looking for something. I was looking for something, but I can't find it.
Yeah, it looks like real manure. I'm gonna Mersh talk about this turd bird. I'm gonna guess it could be giraffe. They have a similar shape to horse poop. But yeah, I'm guessing it's a road apple. Those would be pretty free to pick up. I believe it's real manure. That's great. We should restart that trend. Sell horseshit online as something. We'll call it a turd whatever. But turd bird was a nickname that people gave each other. I remember people calling their kids turd birds, but and I never knew where it came from, but now I do. They put feathers on it. Did you see that fucking thing?
That he posted it in there? Yeah.
That's fucking hideous. People collected that. And along with those fads and those trends, I remember like they had this one. It was called Plastibubble or something like that. It was basically you mixed this resin together.
Okay.
And you stuck a tube in it, and you blew a giant bubble out of this plastic resin, and you made a ball. Supposedly, it never worked. We never could get it to work. But there were rumors. And this is what they would do. And this is part of how they would sell things like that. They would start these rumors like this plastic ball, whatever. I can't remember the exact name of it. It was something like that. But the rumor was that it enveloped some kid and suffocated him.
Oh, yeah?
Like he blew it so big that it it went around him and killed him dead. But yeah, that's how they sold that stuff. Everyone's like, "Oh my god!" It came in like a tube, like.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what it was called though. We had this discussion before. I can't remember what the hell it was called.
It doesn't surprise me that we had a discussion before either. Yeah, but 70s had cool trends. Pet rocks, pop rocks.
Yeah,
that was wild.
Yeah, my mom brought over toys from when I was little man's age over for him to have now. And I was like, I can't believe she had them all.
She still has them.
Yeah, she had that. You know that the Fisher Price record player with the colored record players?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. She had that, so she brought that over. I have this other thing, and it's hard to describe, but maybe I can find it. It's a Winnie the Pooh, and it has this like disc, and it goes from one character to the other, and you try to get it up to the top, and then it goes down into a window and comes back again. I can't remember what exactly what the name of it, but yeah, she still had that, so she brought that over. And Mini K and the little man were playing with it yesterday in the pen, and then Kira goes, "It's broken." I was like, "What the hell do you mean it's broken? It's been working all this time." So I actually had to take it apart and fix it.
Nice.
I'm
Hey,
surprised I was able to do that. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
some of the toys are still around. I got
Maybe
Baby J a see and say the other day, last week, 2 weeks
Oh,
ago.
did you get her seriously? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go and grab the toy and take a picture
And
of
Little People. She's got a Little People thing. Those are still around. They're updated. They don't look the same anymore.
No, they don't.
But they're still, I'm assuming it's the same company since they're still called the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a lot of that stuff's still around.
Let me see if I can find it. Let me grab the toy because it's right here in front of me. I'll take a picture of it. Give me a second. Ouch. As I'm trying to get out of this chair.
I wonder if,
Yeah.
what if you can still get a Simon?
I know they have them in the little keychain.
Yeah.
You remember that when you had the little games, the mini games on your keychain?
Yeah. That was a
All right.
90s trend.
Let me grab the toy and I'll take a picture.
But they got the Bop It. That was the updated version of the Simon. It's basically Simon. Except for instead of just pushing buttons, you gotta twist and pull and do all this other crazy shit with it.
Do you remember this?
Yeah, I think I do remember that.
Yeah, hold on. Let me take a picture and I'll send it in there. Yeah. All the grandchildren played with it. Yep, now it's down to the great grandchild now. Let's see, take a picture.
Reminds me of that reel I saw the other day on Instagram.
Oh yeah?
This little British girl. She's like, "Daddy, where does poo come from?" He goes, "Well, my love, when you eat food, it goes into your belly, and the acids in your stomach digest the food and go into your lower intestine. And then when you sit on the potty, poo comes out of your backside." She goes, "Where does Eeyore and Tigger come from?" He's like, "Oh, maybe I over-explained that one a little bit."
Yep. But yeah.
Yeah, Barkley bought a thing for her sister for her birthday. Her birthday was on the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
And it was that magnetic fishing game. She said they used to fight over that in the car. It just has a similar look to that poo thing. It reminded me of that Winnie the Pooh thing. But yeah, you just take your thing and try to magnetically fish. I don't know. I didn't see the appeal to it, but they did. Who knows when you're bored in a car? The one we always did was the balance thing. Not really a balance thing, but it was the little steel ball and a little swirly gig, and you had to tilt it and try to keep it from falling in certain holes and get into the other holes where there are more points.
Labyrinth?
Is that what it was called? I don't know.
I believe so. I think it was called Labyrinth.
That sounds right. I'll buy that. That was a fun car toy. Until you hit a bump, because we lived on the back road, so the fucking roads were once a year they come through with a grader. That's how good the roads were. Then
Look like this.
big John Deere grader come through, scrape the fucking road. Here you go, enjoy.
Kind of
no more bumps for about 2 hours.
There's so many games, Labyrinth games here, but I let me see if I can get kind of like the gist of it. If I can find it.
I'm sure everybody remembers that one. There was the one too that was kind of like a pinball machine. You launched the ball and tried to see where it would go. You tried to catch it on like a shelf. That was a cool handheld game.
Hold on. It was kind of like this. Was it kind of like that, or was it plastic? Like a
It was
circle?
plastic, yeah.
I know what you're
plastic
talking about now.
circle, yeah.
Yes, I got it. Yeah.
Well, that's a cool one. No, I never had this one, but
they still sell them. They sell them at the dollar store.
Yeah,
You used to
probably.
put
They seem like they would be a dollar toy.
Yeah, for the birthday. Well, when the kids had their birthday parties, we would give the kids that kind of stuff
Yeah.
out.
Buy
Yeah.
those in bulk. Yeah.
Yep.
Several of them and let people do it. Because, kids fucking tear shit up.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. I
I like
remember.
that thing. My thing was when we went to travel and stuff, my mom would put like the games and stuff in it. It was like magnetic, the guy, and then you put the magnetic, like the beard and
Oh,
the
yeah,
hair
yeah.
and the mustache. Yeah.
Wooly Willie. I
Is
believe
that
his
what it's
name.
called?
Yeah, I think that was his name, Wooly Willie, or something like that.
And that
Yeah.
magic writing pad, it was just a film, like
Yeah.
it was black with a gray film, and then you
You
write, and then
peel
you
it.
have to
Yeah.
you had to stick it up. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Those were good car toys.
And we would do
But
Mad
the
Libs.
problem was we had 5 kids in our family. So we would fight over everything. There's no way you could have 5 of everything. Something would always get broke. Somebody would always get left out. And then there'd be a fucking fight over, who got to do what.
Right.
Just the way it always ended up. Usually a fist fight, too, because we were heathens. Feral children. Wildlings out in the woods. I can't believe we got away with the shit we got away with. Kids would be going to prison now. They'd be like, you're 8 years old and you're out fucking doing ding dong ditch. Yeah, you're going to jail, terrorist. You're a terrorist. Everybody's a terrorist now. You call people names, you're a terrorist. You light a Tesla on fire, you're a protester. But you call people names, you're a terrorist. Awful. We need new games and new trends. That's what we need. We were feral. It was terrible. Didn't have shoes. I mean, we went from April or whatever school was out back then, May, until August or September when school got back in with no shoes. With, we would wear them out all year. You had a couple pair of shorts. You didn't wear a shirt. You didn't wear shoes. You just went out in the woods and played with bare feet. If it rained, you get your muck boots on. But now muck is a brand. You can buy
Buck is
actual
a brand.
muck brand
Yeah.
boots. I have a pair, and I wear the shit out of them. It's always muddy around here. Fucking grass won't grow. But yeah, they're still feral kids. I still see them in Yearsville.
Where?
You'll see. I'll take you through.
Okay.
When you guys come visit, I'll take you through where the feral children live.
All right.
It's just like the Peter Pan thing. What do they call them, the Lost Boys or whatever?
Yeah.
Yearsville's like that, man. It is a tiny little town, almost no population, but it's got like big city issues, like drugs and criminals and feral children, and it's wild. It is wild. It's where that kid that won that UFC title for a while, that Cody Garbrandt, that's where he's from.
Mm.
And he has, everyone's like shitting on him because he's telling all these stories about getting stabbed and all this shit, and it's from a little tiny town. No one believes him, but it's real.
Right.
It's the weirdest little fucking town. I don't even know. You'll see. I'll take you through there. It's the whole town is a slum. It's wild. It's wild to be in the middle of nowhere. But in its defense, back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, we were like that area is still, even right where I live, there was 2 clay factories here too, but there was clay mines everywhere. We were just like the clay capital of the world. They were mining clay and baking it into pipes and stuff and whatever, So it was a big industry. But it didn't take very many people to do it. So they didn't hire a lot of people, but that little town sprung up, and the school's still called Claymont. That's what they call it, because of all the clay industry that was around here. So they had like a Detroit style problem When that went away, like when the car companies left Detroit, that's
Mhm.
why Detroit is the way Detroit is. Because all the jobs are gone. Now they're left with all these shack houses and poor people that live in them, and there's no jobs. And Yorksville's like that. It's a little tiny miniature Detroit. It's wild. It is wild. And people live in this little tiny community, in this little tiny county. It's all rural. You've been here.
Yes.
Like New Philadelphia is the seat. And New Philadelphia is not tiny, but it maybe 10,000 people, 20. I don't even know how many. Might be more than that. It might be up in the 40s, but if you count Dover and Philly together, but I don't know. We had fuzzy felts.
I gotta check the population.
What's a fuzzy felt? All right, I have to ask Starbucks. You're gonna have to show us.
Philadelphia, Ohio,
But yeah, that how many miles do we get there game? Or yeah, that was fun.
Back in this is 2023, the population was 17,440.
So 20, I was pretty close. Yeah. So it's not tiny, but it's not big either. But like New Philadelphia and Dover, that area, it's super expensive to live there. Tax wise and all that. I don't know.
It actually says here that New Philadelphia is one of the best places to live in Ohio.
Yeah, that's what they say. Until you live there.
Yeah.
Until you live there.
Until you live there.
Yeah. I lived there for about 15 years. A little more than that. If you count my childhood, but longer than that. It was a long time, actually. About 25 years I lived there. Hated it. New Philly can lick my butt. They can count the stars on my stink wrinkle. I don't care. The stripes or whatever you call them. The wrinkles on my stink star. That's what I meant to say. They can count them. I don't care. It was terrible. The cops are terrible. They're always in trouble. The police. They're always in trouble. They got in trouble once for one. They were one of the places that chalked their tires if you pulled into a bar.
Mm-hmm.
And it became they got sued and found it was unconstitutional, and they had to let a bunch of people off DUIs and shit because of that. Unconstitutional. They're the ones that little girl was murdered like 2 blocks from my house. And they blamed this 12-year-old kid. Said he stabbed her with a barbecue tongs. You know, those little forks, those giant barbecue forks. Said he stabbed her with those. And got him to confess. Took him into an interrogation room. Told his mom they'd be right back. And like 4 hours later, they beat this kid into the ground verbally. And got him to confess to the murder. And locked his ass up. And then it all came out, what they did and how they did it. And it was like, none of the shit was even real. And they got sued. The kid's living a nice life now, you know. But it fucked him up for a long time. He was in foster care after that. And it just ended up going into the army and straightening his life out and then living off the millions that he got from the New Philadelphia municipal. Because the prosecutor, this lady, she fucking ran with this thing, knowing full well that everything they did was unconstitutional. Taking that kid in without his mother, telling her that, oh, it's okay, you don't have to come back and listen, and then fucking railroading that kid. And then now they're pretty sure there's rumors that it was the stepdad that killed her because she was like 6 years old. But they won't pursue it because they don't want to be wrong. They're like, we already prosecuted that case, blah, blah, blah. And this is how shitty those cops are. Fuzzy felts. Oh my God, that is wild. Do you see this? So you make little people and little... That's cute as shit. No, I've never seen anything like that. Have you?
No.
No. That's wild. Fuzzy felt pictures. So you would do that in the car? What games did you guys play? You had, was it just one sister? Or was it just the two of you?
I just have an older sister. That's it.
Yeah. So you guys probably hated each other.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, that's how that works. Girls, girls just
Yes, we
don't get
did.
along. How far apart are you?
3 years.
Yeah, that's just enough.
Yeah.
Just enough for you to be annoying and stealing her clothes and shit.
I only took her clothes when she went away to college. That's it. And whatever she left
You
behind, I
didn't quote
wore.
unquote borrow anything while she was in high school?
Borrow anything? No.
No, you didn't borrow her clothes? Because she would
Not
have
in
been
high
a
school,
senior
no.
and you'd have been like a freshman, right?
I was in 8th grade when she graduated. So I wasn't in the high school yet.
That seems like more than 3 years unless she graduated early.
No, we're 3 years behind. She graduated in 89. I graduated in 92.
Okay.
We're 3 years apart. She's
So
gonna.
the class of 92 is a senior. 91 is a junior. 90 is
I
a
was in
sophomore.
8th grade. I was in 8th grade.
89 would be a freshman. That's ninth grade.
I was in 8th. No, I was in. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're
I'm
right.
like,
I had to think
the
because
math ain't adding up here.
the schools.
Was that your class, 89? Are you that old?
No, my sister was 89. I was
Oh.
92.
Okay. So I
I
did
had to
it.
think
I
of-
did it
well,
backwards.
the junior high changed now. That's not like the junior high used to be 7th, 8th, and 9th for us. Now it's only 7th and 8th, and then they go up to 9th grade. They'd start high school. So yeah, they changed it around. That's what I was thinking. I wasn't in the high school yet, that I remember. But we did march together at a few times when she was in the high school and I was in a junior high because they would
So
put
they only did
both
10th,
bands
11th,
together.
and 12th in high school. That's smart.
Yes, they did. Not no more.
No, but I just think
Yeah, they
ninth grade's
changed it.
too young for high school. I think that's too big of a gap.
Well, you should see the little kids in there. When you can tell which ones are 9th graders because they're
Yeah, that's
really
what I mean.
tiny. But Minnie K will fit in. She's taller than I am.
Yeah, I saw a picture
She'll
of
do
her
just
and Pat
fine.
yesterday. She sent me, or he sent me
Yeah.
from them from with their Dairy Queen stuff.
Yeah, Dairy
And
Queen
she's
and
tall,
Rita's.
man. She's
Yeah.
tall.
Yeah. She's tall and she's thinning out.
Yeah.
She's making mom nervous.
Why?
Because she just is. She's
It's like,
changing.
oh, my baby
Her
looks like she's
appearance is
25 years old.
completely
What could
changing.
possibly go wrong?
Please.
I'm laughing at you now, but
Boys.
I'll be dead by the time my daughter gets there, so I ain't worried about it. Her mom can deal with the boys chasing her around.
Yeah, I'll put a picture in here, them two together. Let me see.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you've never met Pat and seen how tall Pat is, then it doesn't matter.
Pat is 6'2.5". He's
Right,
shrinking.
that's what I'm saying. If you never, you do shrink.
Yeah,
I'm 5'11"
I'm shrinking
now.
as well. But yeah, it was free ice cream, free ice cream cone at Dairy Queen, and then you got a free Rita's water ice as well for the first day of spring. So they hit both. I didn't go. I was being the good girl. I'm sticking to what sticking to my diet kind of deal. Yeah. Yeah. So
I don't have a diet. I just don't eat anymore.
I don't really have like on a full diet, but I'm curbing the sugars and everything else. So they went.
It's hard. Diets are hard.
I'm not on a diet per se. I'm just watching closely of what I'm eating.
I think it's the word. I think as soon as people hear that or feel that, like, oh, I feel like I'm neglecting myself. I really want this and I'm going to restrict it. I think their brain takes over and it's like plotting against them to try and get the exact same thing the exact thing they don't want or are trying to avoid. The real diet pill would be hypnosis. If they could train your brain or trick your brain into not wanting the stuff to begin with, because you don't need it.
No.
You could eat one meal a day and survive and still be, and that's all I do now. I only eat one meal a day, and I'm
Yeah,
still
but
fat.
that's not good for you neither.
Yeah, it is. There's nothing wrong with eating one meal a day. People fucking lie to you about that shit. It's a lie. Maybe
I
when
know
you're
it's
when you're a baby and you're still growing, but when you're an adult,
yeah.
one meal a day is plenty. It's
I mean,
plenty.
I have my breakfast. I don't eat much of a lunch,
Yeah.
and I don't eat much of a dinner.
I never eat breakfast anymore. I just
Breakfast
don't eat
is
it.
my
I
I
might eat a
have to have
little
it.
something, but like I take a couple bites of food and I'm done. I'm full. I have to force myself to eat more. This shit that shit that they got me on for my sugar is just it makes me not hungry at all. I just don't want to eat. I don't have the now when I sit down and I play video games, I'm playing Call of Duty, I munch constantly, but it's a nervous habit. I'm like
Right.
kill, kill, kill. that's that's and I do that for hours. So I eat little snickety snacks.
Right.
You know,
But
that's terrible. But
I haven't had potato chips in the house. There's
well,
only like when we go like get a sandwich or so, I'll say pass. So pick up a bag of like a medium bag size of chips, and then I'll eat it. But there hasn't been potato chips in the house. I'm trying not to eat much potatoes. I'm trying
yeah,
not to eat
starches
much.
are they're a funny thing. They're a funny thing because they're loaded with sugar.
Yeah.
They don't taste sugary. You know, they're more likely to be salty when you
Right.
eat them, but they are fucking loaded with sugar.
Well, I used to eat the sliced potatoes that were in a can, and I would fry them up. I used to eat them every
Hmm.
day with my eggs, and I was like, I can't do that no more. That's I can see where this is going.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I cut down on a lot of stuff. I mean,
Eggs are good.
I cheat. Yes, I cheat, but not like every day. Like I'll do once a week
I
or
believe in
twice.
that carnivore diet. It's hard to do. It's hard to do, but it is probably the best one because you can eat as much as you want. You just eat meat and vegetables. That's it. Just eat meat and vegetables, green vegetables, not starches.
Well, that's your protein stuff,
Yeah,
right?
meat and protein, meat and vegetables. So you get your nutrients from your vegetables and your proteins from your meats.
My problem is I like the stuff that's crunchy. So anything
Oh
that's
yeah, there's all kind of problems. I mean, fucking candy is awesome. There's a fucking. It's hard to beat a good candy bar. I love it. Terrible for you. Absolutely horrible for you. There's nothing good about it. You get a sugar rush, you know.
right.
But have you ever watched those zombie apocalypse movies where they're like everyone's eating all the carby stuff and then they get that
Yeah.
hangover from it? That's
Yeah.
real. That's a real thing. You can get a hangover from eating all that sugar. It's not good for you. Anything processed sugar is just terrible. But it tastes so fucking good.
Yeah.
Cupcakes and cookies.
I'm not much into that sweets. Like I said, I'm into that salty and it has
Yeah.
salty and crunchy. So it's like, what do I substitute for that? Like
Pat's
what
Wiener. It's salty. That's what I heard anyway. You can substitute that. See, that's the
like
thing.
oh
If
God.
you married couples would just bang all the time, then you could lose weight. Quit eating. Don't go anywhere. Don't do anything. Go to work, come home,
You
and
know what?
bang. That's it.
You need to shut your trap on this because I know Pat's gonna come with a comeback on this.
Well, I mean, that's his prerogative.
We just had this discussion the other night.
Yeah, so he's on board. If we just eat less and fuck more, then life will be good. It's a good diet plan. I'm gonna
Uh,
patent that. The fuck more
uh,
diet. I'm gonna change my name to Winston J. Fuckmore.
no, so
Be like, stop the insanity. Remember her?
I've been eating apples with peanut butter. Get the protein.
Yeah, they're
Fuji
both
apples are
loaded with
good.
processed sugar, though. The peanut butter is. It's good because it has all that protein in it, but
I don't eat much peanut butter though. Like I
any of
don't
it's
eat much of
bad.
it.
That's the problem with that shit. Your body just doesn't process it correctly. I don't even know how to. I'm not a nutritionist, so I don't know how it actually
I don't know
works. But
neither.
But any of that shit's bad. If you just eat fucking meat and vegetables, you'll survive, you'll be healthy, and you'll lose weight.
That's my problem. I don't eat much
Well, you
meat.
don't
I
even
don't
need
like
to
much.
lose weight. You're just one of them fucking crazy women.
I need to
Who's-
lose weight.
Who's
I
got
need to lose
he's
weight.
got a couple curves and like, oh, I gotta get rid of that. What the fuck do you want to be? A beanpole?
No.
Is that the goal? I don't
no,
understand women's
I don't even know
mentality.
if you would even consider it weight. I just think I need to tone up.
Well,
The weight is an issue, yeah. But like I said, when women go through
well,
menopause,
you
you
don't
gain that shit. There's a lot that goes on when women go through menopause. It's terrible.
Well, I don't know anything about that either.
Well,
I'm starting to think it's a myth.
Men are
I think
lucky.
it's fake. Because I'm 56 and I never had to deal with it.
You're not a woman.
Men are kind of lucky that way.
Yeah. You don't have to go through birth or anything
Yeah, we don't
else.
have shit to kid out.
Nope.
The only price we pay is putting up with you guys.
That's a bunch of shit.
We pay that price every month. Don't lie. How many times a year well, you don't have to apologize anymore because you're past all that. Now you're 24/7 on your period. Your menopause is 24/7. Angry, hot flashes.
Moody. I've been getting freaking hot flashes are driving me wild lately.
But I
can't stand it.
We have to deal with all that. That's our price.
We have to deal with you men.
I know. What do? We eat and fuck, and we fart a lot. That's it.
You push women's buttons.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's bullshit.
Oh, okay, whatever.
I've never pushed anybody's buttons in my life.
Full of shit.
That's not a real thing.
You try to get a rise out of me. It just takes longer for you than it does Pat.
Well, because you and Pat have been doing it for years.
Yeah, but you know what? I get back at him lately because usually I'm quiet
Not only
about
that,
it.
when you're done with me, you just close your computer and you're done. You don't have to deal with me.
Yeah.
Him, he's stuck up at your ass 24/7. Well, at least not while he's at work, but
no, but
that's why his button pushing is better.
He has this issue. Like as soon as I get to bed, that's when he wants to start the shit. That's when he wants to start.
Well, listen. I gotta sneeze. If you would do my diet plan, Winston J. Fuckmore's diet plan, and just bang all the time, he would be so happy.
You know what, Patrick? If you're listening, don't even say anything. Don't say nothing.
The whole world knows I'm right. When they say that idle hands are the devil's workshop, that's part of that. You keep his hands busy.
What's that have to do with him pushing my buttons, though?
Because he'll be too busy to push your buttons. He'll be pushing your other button.
No.
If he can find the button, he can push it. And if he's pushing that button, then the other buttons will get left alone.
He gets me so pissed at times. He gets me so pissed at times.
You just don't want to believe that it's true.
He just gets me so pissed at times. Then I end up being mad when I'm in bed, and then he I don't know how the fuck he does it. Then he's conked out.
Yeah, because it feels good. That's as good as an orgasm. You're like, I pissed her off. I got a rise out of her.
Yeah, asshole.
She's all cranky now. I can go to sleep. I feel good.
I don't even know what we were discussing last night.
I can tell you what you weren't discussing. Winston J. Fuckmore's diet plan. No, I get it. Life's hard. Norm Macdonald said it best. He's like, you always hear about these people killing themselves and committing suicide. And people are like, I don't understand why they did that. He's like, you don't understand. He's like, you don't live a life? Life's fucking hard. Life is fucking hard. And it's even harder with other people in it. as far as getting along goes. But being alone sucks too. So what do you do? What do you do? You got to find somebody whose bullshit you can put up with because everybody's got bullshit. Everybody's got something. Like Pat something apparently is pushing your buttons and then falling asleep. That's his bullshit. Your bullshit is you're up 3 hours after he went to sleep bitching about him going to sleep. How the fuck are you sleeping? Wake up and go to sleep. That's awesome. No. Yeah, Barkley and I don't ever fight. I don't ever push her buttons. She's blessed.
Really?
No, not really. Of course not really. What do you mean? Really?
I was gonna say,
what? Like you've known me for like 5 years. How do you not know exactly how I am?
I don't know your lifestyle.
Yeah,
I don't know your life.
I'm 24/7. I'm exactly the same person.
No, for when I was down there though, I never seen you push her buttons.
Oh no, not in front of people.
Oh, see, exactly. See, Pat will do it in front of everybody. And gets you all stirred up.
She gets violent when I push her buttons, so I can't. I don't want to get beat up in front of people, so. She'll give me a black eye on my kneecap. And
I don't know.
Who wants that? It looks nice out. I'm looking at my ring cam.
Yeah. You men are work. That's for sure.
Oh, my God. I don't even want to hear that shit.
You are.
I don't even want to hear that shit. We have to chase and chase and chase.
And we have to clean up after you.
Oh, boy. How awful.
Yeah, that is awful.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
Take you an hour a day to clean up. What do you do with the other 23 hours? Okay, I'll give you another hour for making dinner. So there's 2 hours out of the day that you're busy when you're not babysitting.
Okay.
What do you do with the other 21 hours or whatever it is? 22 hours.
It's not that, no.
Exactly. You sit around and paint your toes
I do not know.
And watch soap operas.
Okay, whatever. No, I don't hardly watch any TV. I do not watch any TV.
You watch TV. You watch TV while we're on the show. I've seen you. Turn your TV on. It's all reflecting on your glasses.
I have the TV on, but the sound is down. I watch the news in the morning.
I didn't say you listen to it.
I hardly do. I clean the house up.
Well, I mean, if you cleaned it yesterday, it can't be that dirty today.
I clean a room. I clean each room day by day, unless I have the little man. Then that screws me up completely. I gotta do.
So what? You pick one room, and that's like Monday is whatever room.
Yes.
And
Yep. Yes.
I wouldn't know because I don't clean house, so I don't have a method.
Well, it's just easier for me because that way it's like sometimes I'll do 2 rooms depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, the kitchen is the worst.
The kitchen's always the worst. That's where that's where the mess is, the actual mess.
Well, that's the heart of the house for us. So it's like,
yeah, it's where the food's cooked. So the smells and the trash and all that are always the worst in the kitchen. Bathroom's pretty close too.
I was just weird. My Bluetooth in the bathroom just went off.
Yeah, like turned off or came on.
She's talking in there. I don't know what she's saying though, but all right.
Oh, your whatever her name is.
Exhaust fan in the bathroom is talking to me. I don't know what she's saying though.
Your exhaust fan is a smart speaker?
Yeah.
That's a weird combination.
Hello.
Hello. Hold on.
No, not like that. Well, you can if you wanted to, but yes.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't have
it will tell me if I have an Amazon delivery.
Hello,
like
Tisha.
Your package. Yeah, your
I don't know what you ate for dinner, but don't do that again. You ruined my exhaust fan mode. Oh my God. I'm going to invent that. The exhaust fan that insults you while you're shitting. You're taking a poop in there and your exhaust fan's like, geez, Louise, woman. What the hell are you cutting down there? I can't imagine that. It's a speaker and an exhaust fan together.
Yes.
Am I fucking like out of the loop or something?
It's Bluetooth speaker. Yes, in the exhaust fan. Yes, and you can hook up like you
So
can
you
hook up
listen to music while you're pooping or what? Because I mean, you
what?
can't be in there. That's the longest you're in there.
Bath. I take a bath.
Oh,
Yes.
oh. So it's not just over the toilet.
You can take a shower too and listen to it. But yeah, you connect like
Could you really hear it
Spotify.
in the shower though?
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
think that would be like loud when you're running that water over top of yourself.
Well, Pat can't hear. Pat has a hard time. I don't. But um yeah, you can hook your Spotify, whatever you have up, you hook it onto there. And then if you wanted to, you can play it, well, if you have Bluetooth TV or so, it will say if you want to play everywhere, then I push everywhere and then it plays in the living room, bathroom, my bedroom, and
Hmm.
downstairs. Downstairs speaker now has it, yeah.
Wild. I mean, I guess I was aware of the whole house thing, but I just didn't realize they would put it in an exhaust fan. That just seems
Well, here,
weird to me.
it's by I think it's Homeworks. Homeworks, Bluetooth exhaust fan.
Because
We
Coney and I were
got
talking about getting a Bluetooth for the fishing boat, and I was looking at waterproof ones. But I guess it could be in the
here,
middle of the bath. But yeah, I mean, it draws moisture up. That's what
images.
part of what the exhaust fan does. I don't know. Seems odd to me.
Yeah, it's by Homeworks here. Um, mm, allow. Hold on. I'm taking you to um
I remember the whole house stereos from the 70s.
I'm gonna take you to the Home Depot one. I think but we got ours at oh maybe we did get ours at Home Depot. Share.
I thought they were cool.
Ours is square though. That was our old one, but we have a square one now, yeah. But that's what they look like.
I have to go to the link. You're going to make me do it work. Home Depot. Do not
Yeah.
allow. I don't want you. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just looks, and that's a fan and a speaker.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, that's crazy to me. It is. It's
Yeah.
just
That's an old one. Now we have a square one. It's by the same company, Homeworks.
yeah.
And then you can download their app. You can either hook it up to Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, however you want it.
Yeah.
There's two options. Yes. And
Hmm.
then within that app, it will also tell you like what music you listen to. Like Spotify will have like a list, like Spotify, Pandora, blah 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 blah. Pick on that, and it will pop right onto your speaker.
There's an app that runs the lights in our house. You can change colors on them.
I have that for
It's fucking dumb.
I have
Although
that for the stand-up light that I have downstairs in the studio.
I do use it when I'm playing video games. I have a blue light in my ceiling fan. It has 3 little of those special light bulbs.
Uh-huh.
And I turned them blue. I don't know why blue. It works for me. It's calming.
I do the blue as well, and I also do the purple. I do purple.
Calming. Makes me not cuss at the video game. You cheating, flagging mother lover. I don't know how anyone puts up with that. My screaming when I'm playing those video games. Cheater. It's terrible. That Call of Duty's so fucked up right now. They're making everything into these, I don't know, people are probably not interested at all, but you know what Fortnite is?
Yes.
It's this
My
game
son
these
used to
kids
play
play.
it.
They have these weird little fucking characters, and you buy weird little fucking skins for them. That's what
Yeah.
they call them, skins.
Mhm.
And they make money hand over fist selling these kids this shit. And there's stories all the time about these kids emptying their parents' bank accounts with their cards because they you have to have a card attached to the account.
Right.
That's how PlayStation does it too. And this is a war game. This is a first person shooter. You can do third person too on it, but I don't even know if they even have that in the new version. But sorry, my back hurts. I'm adjusted. But it used to be just like all combat people. Like you'd pick these different kinds of combat, and they'd have from different countries and different regions, and and then it started to be like, oh, you could get ancient warrior this, and now there's like little girl cartoon characters, anime,
What is this? Which game are you talking
Call of
about?
Duty.
Really?
Yeah, they've completely gone Fortnite on this fucking shit, and they're making. I guarantee they're making money hand over fist selling these stupid little skins that these kids buy, and then you run around. You're playing army. It's just like when we were kids, we played army, but you're playing army with your adult friends now online, and then some girl in a fucking little baby doll anime comes through with a fucking saw and rips your ass open, and you're like, what the fuck? And everything's weed, everything's marijuana. All the names are like, I'm Johnny Kush 420, blah, 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 whatever his fucking name is. I'm out of the loop on weed, too. I have no idea what the vernacular is, but I know it when I see it. I know the names when I see it. But anyhow, they'll shoot you, and when they shoot you, instead of just dying, you'll burst into like marijuana leaves.
And this is on which one?
Call of Duty.
Okay.
I think it's Modern Warfare 6, 4. I don't even I can't even keep track.
Cody plays Call of Duty.
Yeah. It's a great game if they just would not do that dumb shit. But that dumb shit is what makes them money. They sell those things that like that burst into weed flames, weed leaves or whatever when you die. That's an add-on. You buy that add-on. $1.99, whatever, I don't know. Whatever it ends up being,
But you don't
have to.
You have like the credit card. They do sell the cards though that you can get.
Yeah.
That's what Kier does.
You can do that
with
too.
her own money. I was like, you do your own thing.
Yeah, they sell the gift cards and whatnots, and you can buy those. But you still, if you buy those online, it still goes through your credit card. But you can go to are there any GameStops anymore? I think they're about all gone.
Actually, we had just had one recently until I think last year. So, I don't know.
Zombie mode is fun.
Yeah, Mini K is into Roblox and Fortnite.
Yeah, that's what's hot right now. Both of those games. My granddaughters play Roblox. I'll see my son's name come online, and I see him playing Roblox, and I know who it is. I don't get it either. But, I still play. I still game, but I game Call of Duty. I don't. It's the only game I own. I have a couple racing games, but I don't play them online. Those are by myself. Keep trying to talk Barkley into get me one of those simulators. Have you seen those new racing simulators they have for the video game screens? They're hydraulic. You sit in them like a racing seat, and they got hydraulic rams on them, and it throws you around and leans you and turns. Oh yeah, they're fucking intense. They're expensive. They're crazy expensive. You can put thousands and thousands of dollars into them, but they are fucking awesome. Starbucks is playing Roblox. I don't even know what Roblox is. I just know that it's a game. And I know my granddaughters play it, but I have no idea what it is. I have no idea what it's about. I don't know if
Me neither.
So, Starbucks, it's up to you to explain to us what the fuck Roblox is. Roblox. I think, I don't know if Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is what I'm playing right now. I think it is. Pretty sure it is. I think that's the newest one.
I'll stick to my Switch games. That's what I play.
I can't win Switch games. She breaks the Switch out, and we play like Mario Land or whatever the fuck that is. She cheats. I don't know how the fuck she does it. We'll be playing, and I'll be winning. And I'll get to the end of the game, and I'll win. I'll get there first. Because it's like a maze game. And when you get to the end, and then they're like, oh, we're going to award extra prizes. And they'll give her an extra prize for some completely ridiculous thing that she did, like even if it's the most steps backwards. and she'll get just enough stars to win. And I don't know how the fuck she does it. I've never beat her on that game.
Right.
It took me forever to figure out because she already knew. She knew all the moves to make. She's got a photographic memory. She says she doesn't, but she does. She fucking remembers everything. And she knows exactly what moves to make, how many, whenever she gets like a 6 or whatever, she knows exactly which direction to go. And it took me a while to fucking learn some of the maps because there's different lands or whatever you go to.
Yeah.
And but even then, even after I finally figured it out and I finally beat her ass, she got those bonus stars and beat me. And I'm like, this is fucking horseshit. It's a platform with a heap of user-made games. User-made games. Huh.
I like the sports games on the Switch. Like I do, they have a volleyball, well, of course, bowling, and they have frisbee toss.
The old Nintendo volleyball. SummerSlam 6 or Super Slam 6.
No. This is
I'm just saying
like the Wii, like it's indoor. Like you're like in a mall playing. Yeah,
Wii bowling was the best.
I like Wii bowling. I kick Minnie K's ass on there. She doesn't know how to keep the controller straight. Like
Yep.
she twists her wrist. So
I twist. I throw a curve on Wii bowling. Once you learn, you can kick ass. I remember when I was back in my dating days, this one chick came over and she ended up not seeing me anymore over Wii bowling because I kicked her ass. She's like, I can't believe you wouldn't let me win. I'm like, why would I do that?
Why would you do that?
Why would I do that? It's exactly what I said. Why would I do that? It's a good litmus test for that kind of thing. Because she was clearly one of those people that you had to let win. That's not me.
There's no fun in that.
My son, when he beat me at a game, it's because he beat me. I had no mercy on him when he was little. I don't care if we were playing Candyland or Monopoly. It was ruthless. And I never let him win, ever, until he beat me. Then he beat me. I said, you can't take that away from you because you earned it. That was my quote-unquote lesson, but whatever. That probably would have been nicer of me to let him win a couple times, but I did not. I would rather see him cry.
Well, I'm waiting for this match between you and Minnie K with bowling.
She'll beat me. I'm consistent.
Ready for it.
My average is 476, and my last game was a 477. My last 3, whatever.
She's bringing her bowling bag with.
I'm consistent. So if
bringing
she
her
can do
own
better
stuff.
than that, she'll beat me.
And she's not gonna let you forget neither.
No, of course
She'll rub it in all the time
goes
because that's
both
how
ways.
she is. Oh yeah.
I'll grease her bowling ball or something. I'll figure it out. Why does it keep flying over here?
No cheating. You can't cheat.
Oh no, I'll cheat. I'm old now.
You can't
I'm old.
cheat.
You got to cheat to win.
No.
Now we'll see. Every once in a while, we'll go bowling on an open bowling night or whatever, and they don't oil the lanes for open bowling. They don't give a shit. So they're dry as fuck. So you can throw a crazy hook.
Right.
And without like killing your arm. Then I'll blow 200 up here and there. But when everything's done legally and all that, it's hard for me to roll a 200. Can't do it. I think I did it once this year, maybe twice. It was twice. And it was barely.
We gotta do a game
200.
night when we're there.
Yeah, we'll do game night. I just let you know I don't lose.
Ah.
I don't lose. Everybody laughs, and then they play me like, fuck, man. I'm fucking brutal, man. I'm ruthless. I ain't as sharp as I used to be, but I can still hold my own against anybody on board games. Trivia games.
Yeah, trivia I suck at. I suck at
Cards
trivia.
Against Humanity.
I don't think I don't think I ever played that.
Oh, well, your daughter's old enough now. We can expose her to that kind of stuff.
Or maybe we did. I don't maybe we did. She might have it in the child's version thing, if that's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking
well, we're
of.
not doing the child's version.
Oh, she don't care. No, she's her mind is well
Yeah, she's old
it's been
enough.
exposed
She's old enough.
because Pat was playing with uh what's she call it? Grok? Grok?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the unhinged and Kira heard everything. She knew.
I forgot to tell you that I used that to write the new weather with. So we're going to see how it goes when Heather
Oh
records
yeah.
them. Yeah, they're better.
Awesome.
They're better.
Awesome.
I can't figure out the 18 plus where to find that at.
Oh, you go are you under the app?
Yeah.
Okay. If you go to the app, hold on, and you go to where you should have a square with a pencil.
Shit. Go to what? Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Super Grok, it says.
Yep. And then it goes assistant, storyteller, kid story. Scroll over, and then it should be
Oh, there
unhinged.
is a sexy 18 plus. I didn't even see that.
Yes, there is.
I didn't use that. I just said, write me a sexy weather report for
Yep.
whatever the places that I picked.
Yep. Yep. There you go.
Unhinged and 18 plus. There they are, right
Yep.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Nice. We're going to have some fun with that. I need to figure out if I can put that on my laptop or not. I
You
should be able to because it's
I
an
think they
Apple.
have actual like a website too that you can.
Yeah. Because one day we'll do an interview with Grok once. I just got to. I have no time right now to put any effort into anything that I'm doing. I just don't have the time. Show day rolls around. I'm like, oh, fuck, we got nothing to talk about. Because I have no time to put any effort in. My time is spent. I'm not even in busy season yet.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe I
I get
quit
it.
playing video games so much. I could use that time. But that time is my social time with Coney and my son and the other guys that I play with. I don't go to bars. I don't hang out
Right.
anywhere. That's our social time. We get together and we make fun of other people on Call of Duty. That's what we do. So I don't know. Right now I just don't have a spare minute. Seems like everything's plotted out. Which is fine. They have trivia, huh?
Yeah.
Kids story time, kids trivia. Not a doctor. Oh boy, there's so much we need to explore on this. I need to get this on my computer so we can play it on here live so I don't have to hold it up to the speaker because that's from my microphone. I don't want to have to do that. We're going to play... we don't have to. I was going to play your St. Patrick's Day thing, but St. Patrick's Day is over.
It's over.
It's over.
Now we go on to, was it Mardi Gras?
Is it still Pisces
no, Mardi
right
Gras
now?
over. Mardi Gras over, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all part of that.
Then
yeah.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, that would be next. March, April, May. That's a while off. We got Easter before that. Easter will be before Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, Easter's April 20th.
Yeah, then we got Mother's Day coming up. We can do a Mother's Day boring one because mothers are boring. Are you farting?
No.
You look like you're farting.
No.
You're making a fart face.
No, I'm not. I got something stuck in my
Oh, okay. That's also that face. Something stuck in your tooth and fart face are very, very similar. Almost identical. No, but we need to get Grok online here so we could use and abuse that thing because that's fucking funny. If no one's ever heard that shit, they're gonna roll.
Yes.
They're absolutely gonna roll. Is it still let's see here. I don't know what it is. Is it still Pisces?
Yeah, still Pisces.
Is it still?
I
don't
believe
know.
so. Hold on. I don't even know. Let me see if I can get.
Let's see. Astrological sign for March 21st is Aries now.
Are we?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Excuse me. I like being. This is why I check.
That's right. Aries is March 21st to April
Oh,
19th.
today's the first day of Aries, too. How cool is that? Did you go ahead?
All right.
Do you have one for Aries for today?
I do. I said for the Aries today, it says expect a blast from the past that could develop into something significant. An
Ooh,
old flame or creative collaborator might appear.
Facebook strikes again. I don't have any old collaborators. Well, I guess people from old bands, but I'm not Aries anyway.
No.
So,
You want yours? I can give you yours. I think.
which is half your families too.
Scorpio, a routine task or conversation could hold more weight than expected. Pay attention to details and nuisances.
Ooh, nuisances. They threw a big word at you to read live. Man, I got throat pudding like crazy. I told you I wasn't feeling good. I woke up.
You probably have what I had.
Yeah, I think
I'm just
so.
starting to get over it. Everything's just pouring out my nose
Did you have a sore
lately.
throat?
In the very beginning, and then
Yeah.
after that,
Yeah.
but that's like I said, I got those
Yesterday
new
it was really
Ricola
sore, and today's not as sore, but now I'm all,
thick.
yeah, I'm all gucky.
Yeah.
Gunky.
Yeah. I got the Ricola, the new caramel.
I
Oh, they're
saw
really
that.
good. Oh,
I
they're
have
good. They
Luden's
work
Wild
too.
Cherry out in my truck. I should grab those.
Ludens is just candy.
I don't care. Makes me feel better. Call it
I
what
like
you
that.
want.
No, it has like a honey menthol in the inside of this caramel. It sounds disgusting, but
That
it
doesn't sound
actually
disgusting.
works. It works.
Honey, anything is pretty good. Smith Brothers is candy. Luden's is real medicine.
My mom used to work for Ludens.
Huh?
My mom used to work for Ludens.
Yeah?
Well, the factory was right here in the center city, in Reading. Yeah.
Nice. Had no idea.
Yeah.
That was where that band from Steubenville got their name.
That's what you said the last time we were
the
talking
Wild
about
Cherry.
this. Yeah. Yeah. She was
Do I repeat myself
working.
that much? Maybe I should go get an Alzheimer's test.
No, I just no, it's just it just
Circular.
comes up in
Life is
conversation.
circular.
Yeah. It was the center, it was right in the center of the city, downtown.
So we'll take a vote. We only have one person listening. So, Starbucks, do you want to hear an old Heather's Weather? Because we don't have any new ones right now. We're still waiting on that golden third of hers to produce some more. Because I forgot to get them to her. I'm blaming her, but it's my fault. I totally forgot to get her the weather reports to read. But hell, maybe she fell asleep too. I don't know. Could be nobody listening. I don't even know. I don't even have this shit open. I just don't care.
Yeah.
we got
It's
shit to
I
do.
don't give a shit Friday.
It
There
is
you
I
go.
don't give a shit Friday.
It is yeah. It truly is.
This fucking thing. Why is it saying my fingerprint doesn't work?
You had that problem last time.
I know. I must have like goop on it. Merce is listening. So Merce, you get the vote. Do you want to hear an old Heather's weather or we'll just skip the weather today? He gave his report. It's chilly this morning.
I didn't know he was in Kansas.
I don't know where anybody is. And even when they
know.
tell me, I forget. Who was it the other day? I can't even remember who the hell it was. Oh, Jeff's here too. Jeff gets to vote too. Do you want to hear an old Heather's weather, Jeff, or do you want to skip the weather? We got two voters. I don't give a shit. It's Friday.
I don't give a shit. Yep.
All right, let's see here. Everything's alphabetized, and I still have trouble finding. What the hell does that say about me? Doink. Let's see. Heather's weather. We got anything from 24? No, it's all new, isn't it?
Oh, okay. So he works in Kansas and lives in Missouri. He's fine skipping in the weather. That's what Murph said. Starbucks is still there listening.
Jeff voted for the weather. Mersh
well.
voted to skip. Now, Starbucks, I'm sorry, but it's all on you now. Do we or don't we? Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Let's go back to the very first one. I'll put it out here to play. I don't mind whether we do weather.
That's a lot of help there.
So we got to meet him. So I'm going to play it anyway. Where the hell did where'd it go? Whoops. Mm-hmm. I can't find it. I literally just pulled it out.
I don't know.
And now it's gone. Fucking thing. I'll just play it from inside of here then.
Buckle up, because the Vegas heat doesn't give a
Las
damn
Vegas.
about your plans. It's triple-digit hellfire out there, around 104 degrees Fahrenheit. And that sun is going to scorch your soul. Expect nothing but blazing skies with a hint of dust and wind just to kick you while you're down. Hydrate or suffer, because the desert doesn't care if you fry. Nightfall? It might cool down to the high 80s, but don't think you're off the hook. It'll still be a sweaty nightmare. Welcome to Sin City's Inferno, where the weather is as unforgiving as the blackjack tables.
They're
Good
pretty
luck,
unforgiving.
and stay cool, if you can.
Blackjack tables. Yeah. I haven't been to Vegas in years.
All right,
Uh-oh.
let's heat
We're
things
on
up.
autoplay again.
Pongo, Indonesia is draped in a humid embrace.
Why the hell is that
with
still
temperatures teasing?
Son of a bitch. Playing right in my ears.
Really?
Pongo, Indonesia.
Mm.
No, we're not playing that one. So we have to do a pick 3 yet. So can you just do it right off the rip, or do you need a little time to prepare?
No, I got one.
All right. Get ready. Everybody get your pencils out. This could win you $20.
3, 8, 1.
381.
Yep.
So I'll post it. 3, 8, 1.
So go play your pick 3.
Yep. Split it with us. If you win big,
I get 10%.
10%. That ain't bad.
No.
But you should have to pay everybody 10% if they lose. So that's a dime for every person that plays. So I think it's $1, right? I don't know. I don't play the lot.
I don't know neither.
I have no idea.
I think so. I think it's
I
$1.
have no idea.
You can play it boxed or straight or whatever. Yeah, boxed or straight.
So it's $1 each way.
I believe so.
I have no idea.
I think I played it a couple times and I was like, I don't like this
It's been
shit.
since the 90s. Since I played the lottery. Shit you not. I just don't do it. Now I take that back. When work was doing it, but I didn't do it. I would just give them $1 a week and they'd go.
Right.
We had a lottery guy that would
Lottery
go play
pool.
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't actually go do it. So we won a couple times. Enough money to put back into the pot, you know. We'd get a few weeks off of playing. That's what we would get. Like you didn't have to pay for a few weeks. But it was, never won anything big. The biggest I ever won when it was back in the 80s. No, this was the 90s, early 90s. I won like $500 off the Cash Explosion. Scratch
There you
off.
go.
Yeah. Big money back then. Felt like it. Really wasn't, but felt like it.
Yeah, I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket, and I wasn't of age.
Yeah.
Well, I have a friend of mine that worked at a gas station. He goes, "Here, I'll buy you a scratch-off ticket. If you win, I'll give you the money." Well, I won, and he didn't give me the fucking money. I
Really?
was like, "Yeah, he's an ass." I still talk to him to this day. I said, "Do you remember that time?" He's like, "Yeah, I was a dick, wasn't I?" He's like, "Yeah, you
Yeah, where's
were."
my money, motherfucker? You go over there and do a Nancy Kerrigan on his ass. Over,
Yeah.
what was that? You say it was $100?
Yeah.
Yeah, bust his kneecap for $100. That's worth it. Well, you think about the interest over the last, whatever, 30 years or whatever it's been. Motherfucker, I want my money. You owe me $100,000. I'm going to bust your ass up.
I like playing the scratch-off, so
Yeah,
I
it
don't
just doesn't
win
do
much,
anything
but
for me. I don't know why. It just doesn't do anything for me.
So how's that work like if I play like a scratch off in your state? How does that work?
Well, you have to win a certain amount before you have to pay taxes.
Okay. But even though I'm out of state
It
and I
doesn't
bought
matter.
and purchased you and
Doesn't, yeah,
and
they don't care.
supposedly if I win.
They don't care. You scan it at the fucking thing and they pay you until it's a certain amount. If it's over a certain amount, which I think is $1,000, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Don't quote me. You have to send it in and get the money.
Okay.
But they
Well,
don't care
I
where
didn't
you
know
live.
how that worked.
They don't care where you live.
I didn't know how that worked.
Yeah, they don't care
for
where you live.
being
They're an Ohio
out of
Lottery
state.
Commission, but it's not for residents only. It's open.
Wouldn't
to
that be
everybody.
something though? If I'll win something in your state. Hell yeah.
Could be.
If you ever watched the Jersey Shore,
I'll play
Mike
it for you and then not give you the money.
Have you ever watched Jersey Shore or
Never seen a single episode.
Okay, a Jersey Shore vacation? Mike, the situation, he always has to go to a gas station no matter where he goes. Even if it's like an hour trip, he hits every damn gas station to get a scratch off ticket.
I have never seen a single episode of any of that. I have no idea. I only know the one girl who's semi-famous, but that's it. And I couldn't pick her out of a lineup. I just know she was in trouble for fighting or something.
Was that JWoww?
No.
Snooki.
Yeah. I was going to say
Sweetheart. Or
Pookie,
Jen,
but
sweetheart.
Snooki, yeah.
Pookie.
Whatever her name is.
Snooki.
I was going to say
Snooki.
Pookie, but I knew it was wrong. I couldn't think of her name.
Yeah.
And only because, and I think South Park, the only reason I'm even aware of that is because South Park made fun of her.
Fun of her, yeah.
During the New Jersey episode.
Right.
Where Kyle ended up being from Jersey.
Well, where they filmed that was only like an hour.
Yeah, you're
half,
not
2
far
hours
from the
from us.
coast.
Yeah,
You're right
yeah.
there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why
They
you
were
say
in
use.
They were in South Jersey. That's where they were.
Use.
Use guys.
Use are sheeps that have babies. Kids. All right, let's go. You ready to get into your weekend?
Get into my weekend.
Yeah, you ready to get into your weekend? Get the fuck off the air and get into your weekend.
I guess.
What are you going to do tonight? Are you having a show? No show?
Replay.
Oh, that's
We're
right.
Gonna do,
Yeah.
I was.
I
was
get
kind
to
of-
pick, don't I?
You can pick whatever. Yes, and if you don't have, I have stuff that I didn't
Oh my
put in
God,
the
dude.
show
I have every
file.
show you've ever sent me. So let's see here. Putting on the mix.
But no, I
I have
was
about a dozen of them.
feeling like crap all this week, and I was just like, by the time I was gonna get this shit together, I didn't have time either. With the little man and everything else, it just all piled up on me.
There, I pulled an
Like, let's
episode
do
out
replay.
from November 17th, 2023.
Oh, that goes back.
Yeah, it's an old one.
Well, that's way back.
That's what I like to do. I'm the Wayback Machine. Remember that?
Yep.
Mr. Peabody.
Yeah. So Friday.
And his
Yeah, I'll
boy.
be back on April live.
So you
Because
get like a month off.
being sick was, well, not really. No, not really. 2 weeks.
The hell do I pay you for if you're taking all that time off? But you're already off for 2 weeks. That's a month.
Oh, that's true.
That's a month. I want my money back.
Hey, I deserve it.
I want my money back. There's no vacation here.
You'll
We don't
get
have
your money back.
retirement.
You'll get your money. You'll get your money back. You'll get your money back.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So this is like I said.
All
I
$0
just got
of it.
I just got caught. No, I'm thinking the other thing. I'm not saying on the air, but you'll get your money back.
Oh.
Yeah. See. So-
You have to refresh my memory.
what was I gonna say? I don't remember what I was gonna say.
You're going to say, thank you for tuning in to WBAM's Morning Bull. Is that what you're going to
Thank you
say?
for tuning in to Morning Pool with me and Bonnie.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that sounds weird to see because you always say it.
I know. But since you're not going to earn your money tonight, you have to earn it today doing our promo.
Yeah.
Doing our promo. All right, guys. We will be back Monday morning at 8 a.m. for Morning Bull. There'll be a replay tonight on Putting on the Mix tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be from November 17th, 2023. So this should be interesting. I have no idea.
I don't think Big P is Patrick was on this yet.
I don't think he was either.
Oh wow. Okay.
But I'm not sure. But that would have been my birthday show. So no, mine would have been the week before. It would have been on my birthday the week before. Yeah. So I don't have that one though. It's not on there. This is the earliest one I got.
Yeah. I might have it. Well, like I said, I might.
I didn't save them all. Only when I uploaded them did I save them.
Well, when I started doing my own stuff, like my podcast, I didn't have to share it to anything.
Yeah. So I don't have very many of yours. I have everybody else's shit.
Right.
But we will be back Monday morning. Tune in at 8 a.m. here at WBAMradio.com and listen to us talk about absolutely nothing. Feral children might come up again. You never know. Apparently, I repeat myself a lot, so it might just be a replay. Depends on where my Alzheimer's is at that stage. But all right, WBAM, thank you for tuning in. We do appreciate you. We do love you. Peace and love, WBAM. Peace and love.
Bye-bye.